Welcome back, guys, to my Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD Remix 100% walkthrough guide for the PlayStation 4. We just left Agrabah here, so our next place to visit is Halloween Town. So go ahead and land in Halloween Town. So after the cutscene, go ahead and make your way to Guillotine Square here. You'll have a cutscene and end up in Dr. Finkelstein's lab. So from here, directly behind you, go ahead and grab our first chest that contains the map. After that, make your way outside to Guillotine Square, where you'll have a forced battle. So after your forced battle there, go ahead and grab our first chest to the right here next to the guillotine. And then our second chest here, next to the gate. And you'll notice a puzzle piece up here, and what you want to do is stand on the left side of this grate, stand on it, and then aerial dodge after you get knocked back up. You don't take any damage from it, so you don't have to worry about it. Get boosted up, aerial dodge, or aerial recovery and grab that puzzle piece. So make your way to the left here for our next chest, and then up this little hill for our second chest. These big stone tablets you can knock over, and they'll usually fall in your direction, depending on how you hit them, so just make sure they don't fall on you. Make your way back here to the hinterlands, grab our first chest on the right, our second chest behind this tree, our third chest over here next to the hill slope, and then a puzzle piece right behind the decorative tree door. After you grab those, go ahead and make your way into the Yuletide Hill. And once you're in here, turn directly behind you to grab the puzzle piece behind the tree. And after you grab the puzzle piece, make your way down to Christmas Town. You'll have another forced battle, so go ahead and take care of these guys. So after the forced battle, go ahead and make your way behind, and you'll grab our first chest in this area here, and then to the left-hand side here for our second chest. Our third chest is located by the door here, and then our fourth one in this area is up on these little houses. So after you grab those four chests, make your way into Santa Claus's house for a cutscene. So after the cutscene, make your way next to the save point here for our first chest in this area. Pretty much 2 free puzzle pieces and our map chest. So after you've gathered those, go ahead and make your way into the production room. So after the cutscene, you'll be back at Candy Cane Lane, so go ahead and make your way to the Moonlit Hill. Or in this game they call it the Curly Hill. So you'll see the little tub tracks. Go ahead and make your way in there, and we will encounter our first little boss battle. This guy's pretty easy. He will try to swallow one of them and then take over their powers, or get little special powers every time he does. There's a reaction command that you can use on him called the Inside Combo, which will prevent him from changing in it to at one time. So once he does his next phase where he tries to swallow, you can use the reaction command to go inside, and that will stun him for a little bit, which will allow you to get off a couple combos. So after you kill this little caged crescent thief, I guess, you'll end up back in the graveyard. So go ahead and make your way back over to Candy Cane Lane to visit Santa in his house. So once inside Santa's house, you want to make your way to the shipping and receiving for our final battle with Oogie Boogie.
nice view from up here.
So this fight can get a little annoying. You don't want to go too far on the conveyor belts because you will hit the spikes. And what you do is pretty much knock these presents up into his little glass casing there. Now it takes 12 presents to knock him down. So it's pretty much 4 sets of these 3. After the first phase, he'll get a little bit more difficult. You want to watch out for the punch bag here. So after the first one, you can pretty much just dodge right past it. And after you knock the presents, and they're all 12 of them, he will fall down. And you can only do a little bit of damage to him on the first phase. And then he'll run back in which the conveyor belts will go super fast. So just keep dodge running or jumping, trying not to hit the spikes in the back. And then he'll start casting these boogie gifts. Now you can break them open and the enemies will be stunned, but I just like to ignore them and just go straight for the presents and try to dodge the little fist here. And then he'll start moving around. So you'll wanna I just did that wrong. So you'll want to focus on the blue squares. Whatever 2 blue are appearing, you can move to. So if the center and the right one are blue, you can change between those 2. And like you've seen, the 2 blues on the left and right were active, so I can travel across. So you'll want to go to the platform that he's standing on. If you can actually knock Boogie back on these spikes, he will be stunned for a little bit. But you don't want to do it too much because he will just remain there and you can't really hurt him. The best way to do that whole transfer is kind of tilt your camera in the direction you plan on going and then use it. So at this phase he'll start casting these thunder things. Just kind of move to the left and the right to dodge them. If you go directly in the center, you can actually dodge them as well too, but it's a little bit hard because if you do get hit by the thunder, then it will constantly knock you back and you'll eventually hit the spikes. It's kind of like a permanent trap.
That's right, away you go. That's right, away you go. Try dodging this. That's right, away you go. That's right, away you go.
So after he falls the 3rd time, you should be able to finish him up with a combo to get a bonus item slot. And you'll get our magnet element, which is very useful, and we will be using that quite a bit. So that concludes this video on Halloween Town, our first visit, and be sure to click that subscribe button up in the upper left hand corner of the video. And if you need guidance, there'll be another link to the video where we will be heading to Pride Lands to take on Scar. So be sure to subscribe, like, and comment on this video, and I will see you guys in the next one at Pride Lands.